Hey, welcome to For the People podcast, the show that is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. I'm your host, Vision X, and today I am joined by the queen of judges herself, Miss Nikki.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
And you know what, Nikki? Before we begin, we, when I tell you, I get stopped by so many people talking about, they said you guys are speaking the truth. We finally got a podcast that we can watch. Y'all keep it real. Y'all giving important information for people to use instead of just being on a podcast talking about a bunch of nothing. What do you think of that?
Mm-hmm. It's amazing just to witness like our organic growth in real time. It's just like it's insane. Because if you would have told me a year ago that we was gonna be doing this, I'd have been like, a
Mm-hmm.
podcast? No. But again, I always say everything happens at the exact moment it's supposed to. And when you hit me up, I know people say, God spoke to me, and we say it in jest, but literally he did. He said, pick that second date. And I did. I picked that second Sunday. And you know what, y'all? The rest is history. So just to see, us just come from that one session to where we are now and to continue growing, and our base is getting larger and we're about to just make more moves and stuff. It's exciting. Y'all, like, we love y'all for real. Like Monique
We
said,
do.
we love y'all for real because we working. We trying to do things. This is some for us. This some FUBU shit. Okay, like we really we trying to do it, and we trying to get to the bag, but on our terms. And this is just a place we are gaslit as Black people on a daily fucking basis, and this is where we come to congregate and be like, no, what's happening is really happening. It's not just you. It's happening. And just to see the outpouring of love with each post, it's crazy to me. I'm literally just being myself. So it's crazy when you
Yeah.
tell me, people come up to you. I haven't had a personal experience yet, but it's still just so weird because it's like, I'm just being me, y'all. Like, this is me on and off this camera. Like really and truly. No personality. I do the judge and everything, but literally that's just an extension of myself. So to that in and of itself, to be able to come on here, be 100% myself, and just get the love that we get, it's mind blowing, y'all.
Yeah.
It blows my mind, but I love it. I love creating stuff for y'all. We love creating stuff, trying to come up with new segments. We never want to get stagnant. Like when we tell y'all we got stuff coming, y'all, we got stuff coming, and we just gonna get better and better. It's always like I always say with a reality show, you always see season one, that
Yeah.
season one finale, and then once you get to the later seasons, you see the growth.
Yeah.
That first season, that wig budget ain't hitting. So by the time you get to season 2 or 3, bitch, that shit laid the fuck out. We got wig money, we got wardrobe money. We just we doing it. So slowly but surely we are building the brand, and that is because of y'all. And thank you for just rocking with us. We love y'all and we appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. And we're going to jump right into it. Y'all know how we do here. We get straight to the point. That's what a lot of people like about us. We don't beat around the bush. We don't dance around people. We get straight to it. So we're going to start with what's going on currently with Argentina. I've been watching the news, and even not the news, even on my feed, it's been something regarding Argentina and the farmers. Argentina and the
Hmm.
farmers. And I'm like, I said, oh, so now finally the farmers are mad. Now they upset that $40 billion got sent to Argentina, money that was supposed to go to Americans and to the farmers. And we're just going to watch the first two videos, and then we're going to take a look at this. So let's take a look real quick.
Everybody's wound up today because Trump says we're going to import all this beef from Argentina. We're going to lower our beef prices because the beef's too expensive here. And I thought I'd throw my 2 cents in. First of all, it's not really a new thing to import beef. We've imported beef in this country for a long time. What is new, however, is the government getting involved because of the prices and saying the beef prices are too high. We're going to make a deal. We're going to buy a bunch of beef from Argentina. and we're going to undercut the American farmers and ranchers who are finally making some decent money. And that's just it's a socialist mindset, if you ask me. That's not what I've grown up thinking as an American market, supply and demand. Where did that go? Everybody's wound up today because
All
Trump
right.
says
And
we're going
then
to.
I'm going to play the next one and we're going to take a look at this.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm totally mad. Oh, I'm totally mad. There's no reason for it. This is absolute stupidity. This is a man-made crisis caused by Donald Trump. Period.
Soybeans are the largest agricultural export from the U.S. Last year, the value was more than $24 billion. China bought 52% of those soybeans. Since May, the country has placed 0 orders.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm totally mad.
All right. So those are just 2 clips that I could show you so far. It's been on my feed that's nonstop. But there was something that the first guy said. He kept talking about, this is socialism. The subsidies that you used to get are socialism. I said, y'all forgetting, black farmers didn't get that. They don't get credit every time your crops go bad or you're missing some feed or your animals pass away. You white farmers got that. So that was one thing that got to me. The other thing is, which was really interesting, was this man, first of all, they said it was $20 billion. Remember, it was $20 billion. But then the real number came out that it was $40 billion. I said, so first of all, y'all lied about it. Y'all know y'all sent more money to Argentina. You sent it to Argentina, who already has a history of Nazism and racism. The president destroyed their own country. He eliminated all their programs. All the people there, almost 98% of them are white skin or light skin, living in poverty, crime, drugs, bad infrastructure. I said, if you eliminate all the dark skinned people and stuff, or all the other religions, that's what you're going to get. White folks is going to white folks. And I keep telling everybody, it's not going to change. I said, because Argentina is a clear example of this ethnic cleansing thing, and they still ain't got it together. The other thing I want to add to that is that not only did he send 40 billion to them, the American companies and China then bought the stuff from Argentina, about to bankrupt the farmers. And one thing I'm gonna add before I let you, because I know you're about to go in. One thing that it got me, and this was earlier, was they knew Trump kept saying over and over, I'm gonna get the immigrants, I'm gonna get the illegals, I'm gonna get this. For Betty Sue and Sue Ellen and Bubba and Haas to look out their windshield or the window and say, oh, well, Jesus and Mr. Gomez and everything, they're illegal, but they're working. And then to go to the voting polls and vote for the man that said he's going to get rid of your workforce and then complain that they have no workforce and their farm is about to be taken away is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. What do you think, Nikki?
Well, to that second guy, this is stupidity. This is a man-made problem caused by Donald Trump. It is stupidity, and it is a man-made issue caused by the fucking farmers because you voted to be racist. You voted to have your farm taken away from you. He told you what he was going to do. Google is fucking free. We told y'all the tariffs is a tax on you, not the other fucking country. You had all the information and you still went in that booth and voted for your whiteness. You went in there and voted to be racist and you didn't think how that racism was going to come back and boomerang you right in your fucking flat ass. This is the fucking problem. It's and then to add insult to fucking injury, he talking about immigrants and went and gave y'all fucking money to some fucking immigrants. Cause Argentinians are that's how you say it, are not Americans. So they took your fucking money and gave it to some fucking immigrants, to some fucking foreigners. You voted to have your money taken from it. I love, and it is this. I'm gonna say this because y'all always need us, and I've seen this, especially because I be getting on white people ass. MAGA, y'all are a waste of whiteness. That's what y'all are. Y'all are literally a waste of whiteness. Imagine having a half a century head start only for y'all to turn around and turn out to be illiterate, foot dragging, sister, brother, cousin fuckers. Imagine that shit. So I know that having a fat black bitch such as myself get on here and tell you cracker ass crackers to suck my daddy's dick from the back is triggering to you. And it should be. I completely understand. Y'all are a waste of whiteness. This is why y'all need black women to be welfare queens. This is why you need us to fit into that narrative that we have multiple children from multiple men. Meanwhile, Mango Musa fucking Leany over here got 5 kids by 3 different bitches. 2 of them are motherfucking immigrants. But you need us to fit that fucking narrative because it makes you feel better for wasting your fucking whiteness. Y'all wasted y'all went in that voting booth and wasted your fucking whiteness. You are going to be poor. Y'all out here committing suicide.
Yeah.
You and them cows going to fucking hell because you voted for this shit. You and your rotten fucking beef. Y'all voted for this shit, and then JD Vance with his motherfucking couch fucking eyeliner wearing ass bitch is buying up the goddamn property like he the fucking monopoly man.
Sure is.
But y'all mad at everybody else but your fucking self. You out here begging God to help you because Trump ain't fucking listening. God is like, don't call me, you ignorant motherfuckers. And I'm talking about white Jesus because nigga Jesus ain't even paying you no motherfucking mind. That bitch put not disturb a long time ago. But the one that y'all got with the silk press, he said leave him the fuck alone.
Oh yeah.
He ain't got nothing for you. Y'all did this shit. Trump literally be telling y'all to suck his microscopic dick from the front, back, side, the motherfucking side, and y'all just sitting up here obliging. Y'all went in that voting booth and voted to get fucked in the ass with no Vaseline. Now you right here crying because your asshole hurt. That ain't our fault. That ain't our fault. Y'all out here, you should have fucking fleeted, okay? You wanted to be a bottom bitch. There's plenty of gay people out here would have told you what the fuck time it is.
Yeah.
But you're too busy hating them. You should have asked them how does it feel to take it? They would have told you. It ain't no bullshit. It's light work. This ain't light work.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all getting exactly what the fuck you voted for. And nobody don't have no sympathy. I hope y'all go all the way broke. I hope they take every fucking thing. I hope they snatch every fucking tomato, soybean, chicken, whatever the fuck y'all growing on that bitch, take it all. I hope the bank come and foreclose like a motherfucker because that is what you get. You literally voted for no handouts and mad that you ain't getting the fucking handout. This is the shit I don't understand about white people. Y'all say y'all don't like socialism, but that's all y'all thrive off of.
Yeah.
You fat motherfuckers are walking around here with EBT cards and Medicaid cards and mad at everybody else. Y'all right here being smug as fuck about them benefits until you can't fucking use them. White people are the majority recipients of government assistance. You always have been and you always will be because it was fucking created for you.
Yeah.
And now you need it. Now you want socialism. Y'all worse than these motherfucking Cubans that left a goddamn dictatorship and voted for a motherfucking wannabe dictator. Y'all two sides of the same ignorant ass coin.
Which was stupid.
You short yellow school bus riding motherfuckers.
And the other thing is, I don't know if you heard about it, but he announced, I think it was yesterday, that they're going to also, not only is the soybean going to be grown and sold from over there, but also they're going to import Argentine beef from there to here.
I mean, it just keeps getting better.
It writes
and
itself.
better. Y'all voted to get rid of the motherfucking immigrants, and the immigrants is making y'all some poor ass white people. I love it. Karma don't never fucking stop.
And all I could do is just sit there and I'm like, they like literally the man sat there for almost a year, well, actually more than that, and talked about it for 4 years because that's when Biden was in office. I'm going to deport those illegals there. And you've seen, and this is what gets me, they've seen what happened in 2016. It's not like this is nothing new because he bankrupted a lot of farmers in 2016. And guess who started buying it up? All these oligarchs. In California, people don't know this. Most of our water is owned by oligarchs. The oligarchs actually sell the water back to California for it to be used. So I said, hold up.
Wow.
Nature produces the water. In California, the state lets you guys buy the rights to that water, and then you sell that water back to the state that you're living in to be able to have your business in so the people can have it.
Yep.
Make it make sense.
We can't even have free fucking water in this piece.
Make it make sense. And also, I wanted to show us some videos because white people are, they waking up, and we already have some allies in there. But I want to see what you thought about a few of these videos because they have a few things to say as well. And I usually see her a lot, and the other lady that's on that podcast with the other woman who's really good. She was on Bravo TV. But they've been bringing some information up. So let's see what they have to say.
Greatest threat to America right now is white supremacy. And we need to stop acting like it's black people or brown people or immigrant. The average empire lasts 250 years, and let's fucking face it, America is an empire. A series of states and territories controlled under a single president or authority. Yes, we have checks and balances. Yes, we have our other system. But the point being, America is on the verge of collapse. And it's because it was built on a system that was never meant to sustain it. It was built on forced labor, kidnapping, violence to maintain the social order. If we want to improve what we have and actually preserve the country that we have, we need to literally completely eradicate white supremacy. As an ideology, it is so dangerous, so harmful, and that is where so many hate crimes stem from. Craziest thing is even realizing how many mass shootings and other mass acts of violence stem from white supremacy and hatred. That's why it irritates me how many politicians on the right, and honestly liberal politicians, are like, we need to be tough on crime, we need to be tough on crime. This is an ideology issue, this is an education issue, and it's the result of a system that allows white people to act however they want without consequence. We need to start treating white supremacy like the real fucking threat that it is. The single greatest.
And then I want to play this one. This lady, when we talking about showing allyship to blacks and speaking up for us, this is the shit we're talking about. We ain't talking about that foo-foo stuff. We're talking about this.
Abuse on the street in Portela while he walks free. Great. Why did you become a police officer? For justice? To catch bad people? To stop violence on the streets? You're doing none of it. I'm going to make sure my very white female privilege stands here and gets some fucking justice. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you for saying. I'm not going anywhere, mate. Seriously, thank you. We are so grateful you are here. We have unlawful abuse. His head is bleeding. This man unlawfully attacks this man. He unlawfully attacks this man. We have got it on video. Thank God you are here to arrest a violent man. We are not okay. Look at his head. It's bleeding because of what this man did in front of all of us. He's not resisting. He's bleeding. You made his head bleed. We are all watching you, and I am watching you.
I have told you from the get-go, I am not resisting. Get off me.
Stay there.
I have told you from the beginning, I am not resisting. This is not reasonable force.
Let me put pressure on your head.
Listen.
Stand up. And I'll put
How
pressure
the
on your
fuck
head.
can I stand up?
Stand up.
If you are on me.
Sit up for me. Sit up for me.
I cannot believe you smashed up.
Fucking idiot. Why, how's he supposed to stand up if you pull him in one arm, you fat fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready?
I cannot.
I'll help you.
No.
I'll help you.
Get off me.
So I
Let's
think
go
that-
of me. I am not going. Let's go of me. Let's go. Oh no.
Can I get you
Step
something?
away from me.
Can I get you
Step
something
away
for your
from me.
head?
And I know this feels will go on longer, but I just want to read some of the comments. Somebody said, white people, this is it. If your allyship doesn't look like this, then I don't want it. Somebody else says, do we have an update if anything was done regarding a police officer? I'm gonna click the replies and see. They have probably promoted him. Yeah, probably so. Probably suspended him for a day, if anything. Doubt he'll get sacked though. Somebody else said, we need people like this lady. Then one other person, this is the only way to change society, nations, and the world. Everyone with privilege that you didn't work for, but have it since you are at the top of the pecking order, use it. Use it till equity is restored. Bravo to this woman. There was another such instant where a woman named Tamara stood up, and that was brilliant. And then I want to play her real quick because she be going in as well. Let's take a look at this.
That has lived in a red state my entire life. And I can tell you, when I'm around white people, they test the racist water. They test it on people like you all the time. And they'll try to say off color things. I put my hand up. It absolutely happens. And you're fortunate that maybe you haven't experienced this in this room.
Can I just say, literally this August, a white person said the N-word in front of me.
And this is the vice president. I'm a white woman that has lived in
And I'll play this last one, and we about to go in.
I don't know this history, but you need to. Public housing was created for white folks, right? For the first couple of years, it was very hard in most parts of the country for people of color to even get access to publicly subsidized housing. It was created for poor white folks to give them an opportunity, a leg up to come into the so-called middle class. But at the very same time that the government creates those public interventions in the housing market for white people, they also created some other programs that were sort of duplications of that, but even better. They create the FHA loan program, the VA loan program, later on the GI Bill program. In theory, these were open to everybody, but in practice, virtually all the benefits went to white folks because the criteria to qualify for these loans, which were government guaranteed loans without which you could not have gotten a house in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Virtually all the benefits went to whites because the underwriting criteria, the lending criteria, essentially excluded almost all people of color, but just a few exceptions. So in other words, the neighborhoods became racially identifiable because certain folks were able to hustle it out to the suburbs using those loans, right? Leaving the ones who couldn't get the loans in the city. And then you couldn't get a loan in the city because of redlining and other forms of discrimination. So these neighborhoods become white, these become black and brown, these become middle class to affluent, these become poor, not because of anything having to do with the people that live there, but having to do with the decisions made by people who most definitely do not live there, right? Because what if my kids ask me that and I don't know the answer? What if your kids ask you and you don't? What if a child asks a teacher in a classroom and they don't because they were never taught?
All right, so this is what we talk about white allyship. I grew up in foster care. That lady, the lady that was on Bravo, the blonde hair, we always see her. I was so thankful to have not only a caseworker, but an independent living coordinator like her who's seen what other white folks do. She pretty much said it. She said, hey, they test the waters with you. They'll do a racist joke or they'll say the N-word just to see what you say. And then if you laugh at it, like who she was talking to, that was my vernacular. That's that vernacular guy. I said, he just ain't got his ass beat by some cops yet. He just ain't got dragged out the house. That's why I said my vernacular. I was like,
that's because he said his vernacular is basically what gets him from getting his ass whooped. And it's like, no, you just haven't met the right racist cop on the right fucking day. That's the only thing, is because nobody gives a fuck about your vernacular because you still a nigger. You just know how to pronounce words properly or in the English vernacular. That's it. And as far as, and I want to go back to the allyship, because I want to point out two different distinct things. And the last lady, she's from I've Had It podcast, so like she talks, she walks the walk or whatever. But I want you to pay attention to the first video and the last were two American white women, but the one who was physically using her privilege was not American. She wasn't American. It's easy to talk about it, to point it out and say white supremacy needs to come to an end. But when it comes to American white women, they talk it, but they don't walk it. Now, that is not all. See, this is the problem that I have with a lot of you white women that watch our clips, is that you don't understand when we say if it don't apply, let it the fuck fly. Because when you come in the comments, not all white women, that lets me know you are indeed the white bitch I'm talking to. Because if you weren't, you would understand. You would be just like the last lady from the podcast. I'm sorry, I don't know her. I think of her name right now. And the lady that we saw before. as American white women. You wouldn't feel no type of way. But when someone points out your privilege and points out the history of white women not being trustworthy, and your immediate knee-jerk reaction is to take offense to that, you should be asking yourself, why? Again, a hit dog will always holler, call your local veterinarian. Because that is exactly what the fuck y'all bitches do. You be in the comment section hollering. You're so busy centering yourselves that you can't fucking listen. That is the problem with white women. You're so busy having main character fucking syndrome that you're not paying attention. You have to get back to you. It's always about your individual fucking feelings and not the fucking collective that you bitches have done. The collective damage that you have done outweighs the individual good. It is what the fuck it is, and that's y'all fault. It's not black women's fault. It's not black men's fault. It's y'all fucking fault. Because in order for white supremacy to go away, you bitches have to lead the charge. Yeah, you got the patriarchy, but again, y'all birthed the patriarchy. You can't get around that, sweetheart. I hate to break it to you, but you can't. They pop out your pussy. Ain't no other way to get around that shit. Until white men can start having babies, y'all birthed it. You could have went in that voting booth and stopped a lot of this shit. But you're not ready to give up white privilege. It's a good thing to talk that talk about how we need to end white supremacy. But when white women in this country had the chance to end white supremacy or get it as close to ending it as we've ever come before, you bitches reneged.
Yeah.
You went in that booth and you voted for your whiteness, and you don't like it when that shit is brought to your fucking attention. You voted to keep the very privilege you try to say does not exist, because otherwise, what the fuck did you do it for? Because again, we're not talking about if you individually was a white woman and individually voted for Kamala Harris, good for you. That's what you was to do. One more again, we didn't bake no fucking Kamala cookies. Save your fucking milk. We didn't do it. We're not giving you credit for shit. We're not giving you credit for shit you was already supposed to do.
Amen.
But as a whole, white women, the majority of you went in that voting booth and you voted for your whiteness. You didn't even vote for your fucking femininity. You didn't even vote for feminism. You voted for your whiteness. Because once again, a white man could tell you what to do long as you get to tell everybody the fuck else what to do. That's what that shit is about. Y'all are willing to give up your fucking rights, your bodily autonomy for what? To be an alabaster-based bitch? Because that's the fuck it. You literally voted to go back to being their fucking property. That's literally what y'all did.
Yeah.
And now y'all out here crying wolf. We told y'all in 2016 what that abortion shit was going, what time it was with that. Because they don't give a fuck about black women having babies. They don't give a fuck about us dying on the fucking table. Case in point, that young lady from Georgia, where they basically let her fucking body rot to just do an experiment for her to give a baby. They don't give a fuck about us. We try you white bitches what time it was. And you know what you hoes did? You put on a fucking pink pussy hat. That's what the fuck you did. We trying to tell you someday, Molly, you in danger, girl, and you bitches went and put on a pink pussy hat. Because that's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to go listen to motherfucking Taylor Swift and shit. Meanwhile, that bitch got money and don't give a fuck about y'all. Cause she's in on this bullshit. She gonna be the bitch. You watch the Handmaid's Tale. What's the one who had to have a baby? Who wanted a baby so bad? What was her name?
Oh, I think it was Sarah. Was it Sarah?
Sarah, whatever.
Serena.
Bitch,
Serena. Serena.
Serena. That's Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is fucking Serena. And you bitches out here are gonna be right here in the fucking red in the goddamn and shit. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift, aka Serena, is gonna be having fucking pinning you bitches down to get a fucking white ass baby.
You sure is.
Y'all voted for that shit. And then you get mad when bitches like me bring it to your foot. Not all white women. No, it ain't all white women, but it's always a white woman. That's how it is. It's always one of y'all. You don't want to accept accountability. And then, no shade to the two American white women, no shade to any white allies, but Y'all, it's like a true ally, if that even exists, ain't out here expecting credit. See, a lot of y'all tell on yourselves because you want immediate fucking credit. The minute a white bitch gotta go run down her fucking resume, that automatically cancels you out to me. The minute you gotta tell me who you voted for, what you've done, or how you helped XYZ community, when you start running down the fucking list, that means you keeping a goddamn tally. And the only reason you keeping a motherfucking keeping score is so you could tell somebody everything you've done. That automatically eliminates you to me. So it's nice to see these white women, getting up here and talking about it. But at the same time, I feel some type of way. And one of my mutuals, I want to say Aja J. I hope I'm saying, but I know it's Aja. She's on TikTok and she's on Instagram. And she was saying how we as black people, we have to get out of, listening to white people tell us about black issues. Because at the end of the day, that's still content for them. And you got to think about that. I don't care how genuine they may be. At the end of the day, a white person talking about black issues is still content to them. Because at the end of the day, you're not black. You cannot properly explain the black plight, and you are not black. So we as black people, I'm not saying you can't follow or listen to non-black creators, because I have non-black creators that I listen to, whose videos I watch. But at the end of the day, I'm cognizant that I'm a black woman existing in a racist ass country, in a racist ass world. And there's nothing that a white person can do. I don't give a fuck how much I like them. There is nothing that they're going to be able to tell me about the black experience. Nothing.
Yeah. Amen.
There's nothing that they can do to tell me and to fully understand the black experience, because they are not black. They might be sympathetic, they might be empathetic, but they can never be in our shoes. And so I am very weary of people, non-black people, especially white people, or even people of color, that go out of their way to just try to explain where it becomes like a shtick. It becomes their thing to speak about black issues. Why are you not speaking about white issues? If you Mexican, speak about Mexican issues. I'm not saying you cannot speak about black issues, but when I see that you are not black and you are solely relegating yourself to black issues, there's something with it. Now I will say there's one, I don't want to say it's exception, but oh my God, what is his name? It fails me right now. But it's a white man who's on here and he's always explaining it. But the thing I like about him, I can't remember his name right now. No, not Drinkable Brian. We were gonna have him on the show. He's always talking.
He has a beard, like white hair.
No, not John. He's a young man, and I can't. His name escapes me. If we put this clip up, I'll find his name, because he pops up on my feed, and he talks about the issues, but he's addressing it to white people. He's not talking about black issues to black people. He's calling white people out. So he's talking about meaning he's calling white people out on their racism. Like, why do white people like being dirty? And then he historically goes into how y'all like being dirty versus how you talk about black people not being clean. So he does it in a way where he's calling out his own people. So that's different when you're constantly calling out white people. When you are a white person and you're calling out white people, then that makes sense. But when you are a white person and you are consistently speaking on black issues, and you're doing it as though you're speaking to black people, that's when we get a little bit no. Because even with Drinkable Brian, he talks directly to white people.
Yeah.
It's just, a lot of black people watch him, but he's making the content straight directed at white. Like, I'm coming for you racist, as a white man, I'm coming for you racist white people. That's when it makes sense. So it's like, I can appreciate that they're having this awakening, but in some aspects, it's too little too late. Because you're having this spring awakening once the nightmare has started. Where was this fucking awakening in 2016 when we told you the first time?
Amen. That's fair.
Where was it in 2024? Because white women historically, even down to feminism, even down to the suffrage movement. That Susan B. Anthony bitch didn't want no niggas in that movement, but
Facts.
she gets the fucking kudos for the women for the suffrage movement. But that shit got built off the back of black women. And then when she just came in and became the face of it after niggas did the work, she went and became the fucking face of it, like y'all always do. Y'all take over these movements. The Me Too movement was started by a black woman. But I guess because she wasn't, white and or conventionally attractive, you had to have a white bitch step in and become the face of it. Or it wasn't until white women in Hollywood started, oh, Me Too, me, and then it phased out who the originator of the movement was. We start these movements, and then white people just come and they become the face of it, and then they get the kudos for like they're doing the activism work, and all they're doing is coming and taking the fucking credit.
Mm-hmm.
If you have ever been a black woman in corporate America with white women, and let's just say even in school when you have a fucking project, I can guarantee you the black woman is focused on the research and getting the work done. Meanwhile, the white bitch is panicking because she's trying to figure out which fucking pink font to use. And the goddamn PowerPoint. I can promise you that. When y'all see this episode, drop your experience in the comments, because I know you fucking got one. That's where I'm at.
And you know what? One thing that got to me that I wanted to really discuss was that first video. And she said, eradicate white supremacy. That's from a white woman. Eradicate white supremacy. Didn't I say this a long time ago? I said just how the white folks treated the Native Americans and treated the blacks and treated the people in East India when they was over there and treated the Aboriginals. I said they when the South lost, they should have eradicated their asses. I said that. I said, but the problem is, it's this whole thing. Oh, you're white, I'm white. You look like my grandmother. I'm just like, these people, if they would have won, and you heard what the Confederacy did. When they talked about surrenders and stuff, they still shot the men.
Yeah.
The North didn't do that. And I tell people, I said, y'all got to know history. I said, when you're trying to fight against evil, and these people have no morality, they don't have no humanity in them, they don't care. They're like, oh, let's go ahead and get them going. I was watching, this was a couple of days ago, I was watching something on YouTube, and these Jewish people were over there talking about, they were talking about how, what the Germans, what they did to them. And somebody was interviewing the Germans, and the Germans were literally laughing at why they did what they did, and that, it's all in the past now. They were making, it was funny to them. And I was just sitting here like, something's inherently evil or demonic about a person like that. They can sit there and just laugh at something and feel nothing. Zero.
When the South lost, they weren't punished the way that they should have been. In some aspects, they were still rewarded. So there was, again, this is what we talked about this last week with white people and consequences. They don't know true consequences. White people in this country, white people overall, but specifically in this country, they do the shit that they do because they don't know consequences. They don't know tried and true consequences of their actions. But you know what? This administration is about to show them.
Yes, he is.
That your whiteness is not going to prevail.
Yes.
That your whiteness is not going to help you in the way that you thought it was. Your privilege may exist, and you may very well skate by on certain things, but you're feeling the effects of it. When there's no food stamps in November, a lot of y'all getting on here, y'all making your little fucking videos, and you making fun of shit. But it doesn't take away from the fact that the largest recipients are white. The math is mathing. Men lie, women lie, numbers fucking don't. You bitches are about to be in trouble. Y'all are not gonna be able to fucking eat. Y'all talking about it's time, y'all get off the government because you think it's black people. You think it's black people, and yes, black people will be impacted.
Oh yeah.
That's true. But they're not going to be as impacted as white people if y'all are the majority of the recipients. If y'all are the majority of the recipients, that means more of y'all will be impacted. And y'all are already the majority of white people on government assistance. You live in red states that are already below the motherfucking poverty line.
Below.
Again, your state is broke, ho. Merch coming soon. Your state is fucking broke, okay? Your state is broke, ho. And you out here bullshitting. You out here talking cash money shit. And you literally a bag of chips away from feeling the fucking hunger from your stomach hitting your motherfucking back.
Yep.
Because because we only got 2 weeks left. When November 1st hit, I want the white people to check your motherfucking EBT balance because you think because you white, when you call that bitch, it's going to be some money on it. No, ho, it's going to be $0 and 0 motherfucking cents. I want to see what the fuck you going to do. Then how's your whiteness going to help you then? Because I want you to go to the store and say, hey, I'm white. Let me get some shit. Let me get some shit on credit. Like it's 1922 and you bitches want to barter some shit. Let's see how that works. Go. I want you white motherfuckers to go walk in the store on November fucking 1st and be like, hey, I'm white. I ain't getting no food stamps, but I'm white. Let me get some groceries. And I want to know how that works for you. Because you know what we're going to see in November? We're going to see klepto Karen housing turkeys and hams and fucking arms. You 600-pound bitches going to be out here smuggling loaves of bread under your fucking titties because you ain't going to have no fucking stamps. But y'all worried about Keisha and them. Keisha and them know how to cook some motherfucking food. Keisha and them gonna be eating real lovely. You motherfuckers is gonna be looking for a goddamn meal. You broke ass hoes ain't gonna be able to afford that $40 that Aldi special. However the motherfucking cost. Niggas gonna be all right. Y'all about to be fucked up. You talking to a group of people that had to work with fucking scraps. We straight over here.
Yes.
We cool. We know how to make something out of motherfucking nothing. Y'all about to be fucked up. Because the only thing you gonna have for Thanksgiving is some goddamn green jello and some fucking cheese.
And not even know what to do with that. They go like, how do we make this work?
What the fuck to do with that?
How do we make this work? You better figure it out because
this gonna be out here eating fucking raisin and yogurt casserole in this motherfucker.
And I want to also get into white people crashing out. I'm going to play like 2 parts of this because there's going to be quite a few videos. So I'm gonna play the first one, and then I'm gonna play a few, and then I'll play the other ones. Take a look.
Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act?
Affordable Care Act.
And why is that?
Well, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Obama, so I don't support him in the Obama things that he's got going on. I'm actually really excited for President-elect Donald Trump. So
right. So you don't like anything Obama does, and you prefer the Affordable Care Act?
Absolutely.
Do you support Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act?
I support Obamacare.
So if you were a senator and you could vote today, you would vote to keep Obamacare instead of the Affordable Care Act?
Yes.
Do you support Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act?
I guess the Affordable Care Act.
And why do you prefer the Affordable Care Act over Obamacare?
I'm not really sure. My girlfriend supports Trump, so I go with whatever she says.
Oh, so I don't have no green card.
Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act.
One is you pay, and then the other one is Obama pays for you.
Obama pays, pretty big difference.
Pretty big difference.
I believe that Obamacare, the premiums are too high, so people end up paying more.
Right.
So I believe in the Affordable Care Act.
And so the Affordable Care Act is more affordable than Obamacare. Right.
Which is obvious based on the name.
It's in the name, right?
Right.
Why do you like the Affordable Care Act more than Obamacare?
Because I don't like Obama.
But you like the Affordable Care Act. What if I told you Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are the same thing?
Damn shame.
You support Obamacare?
And I want to read some of the comments real quick from that. Somebody said, "Oh my God, this is hard to watch." Another person says, "Republicans did a fabulous job at branding hate for the uneducated." Another person, and that's why America is in shit show right now. One other person says, "We really need to make going to college for at least 2 years a requirement because this is just ridiculous. I had to pass a test to become a citizen, and I'm more informed than people that's actually born here. Sad." And then we're going to take another one of, well, actually, this is just a photo. Somebody said this nurse, Crystal Tadlock, told a police officer after being arrested for a DUI that if he came into her hospital, she would let him die. Then said, "You have an accent. I'm going to call ICE on you." The FO happened fast. She was fired within 48 hours. And just imagine, this is people that's supposed to be first responders and doctors and nurses helping you. So when black people tell you shit, believe it. This is from the horse's mouth now. And then look at this nasty bitch. Let's take a look at this.
Wait, she just got straight from the spoon.
And right back into the pan.
Oh,
That's the service.
on a ship full of people too.
No way.
Oh no, she didn't. Wait.
And that's at a buffet. That's why I don't eat at buffets. And I'm gonna show one more, and then we're gonna get into it. Take a look.
See a crazy Trump supporter get instant karma. Trump supporters, at this point, y'all need anger management or something. It's too many videos out there of y'all wilding out. Those of this crowd, they could have beat her ass out of self-defense, but they stayed non-violent. The only violent one was the Trump supporter. Now here comes the karma.
So I'm gonna read some of the comments.
What happened?
Cop going after her and arresting her for assault at the end is instant karma. Y'all seriously need anger management. This is getting spooky. Somebody else said nothing American about Trump supporters. Another person says, "Why are Trump supporters so mad?" One other person says, "Meanwhile, Trump is trashing the White House." So we just went through a few of these videos. We went to the illiterate trying to talk about, what Obamacare is. We went to from a nurse who's supposed to be a first responder who's sitting there saying racist stuff. We've seen this nasty bitch eating, and this is in the buffet doing stuff like this, and we've seen this. And I want to say a few things before I let you go off on this, because I know if that's what you're going to do, you're going to do it. One thing that gets me is that that's considered superior. I want people to take attention to that these people that we just showed you, that's considered superior to other races of people. The people were so dumb to not know that the Affordable Care Act and Obamacare are the same thing. That's how stupid Americans are. I'll be sitting here looking at this like, are you serious? And mostly racist white ones, because even the Latino dude, he could barely speak fucking English. And he's like, my girlfriend, you idiot. I said, she's the reason why you're probably being hunted right now by ICE. She's probably the reason why your ass is being dragged up out of here. She want the Latin dick, but she didn't want those consequences. You see what I mean? And then you have the lady that's in the buffet. That's why I don't eat at buffets no more. Being in Kansas, I'm telling you, I used to see people. I was like, what the? I said, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're not about to have me doing that. I said, that's why I don't eat at buffets, because, and then she even was in both. She says, yes, on camera too. They don't care. They don't care. They've been allowed to do this for so long. They've been allowed to say whatever they want. They've been allowed to harm people. They've been allowed to murder people. They've been allowed to do this for so long without any consequences. That's why they feel emboldened. And I keep telling everybody, they said, oh, this stuff that Trump really got them riled up. I said, actually, to be honest about it, social media is just letting y'all know what's been going on all along. It's just being filmed now, just like with the cops. It's just being filmed now.
It's just being filmed. That buffet bitch, Whatever it was she was eating on looked like it was rice or whatever. She would have been eating that whole motherfucking tub. They don't have consequences. They do shit like they do shit like that. And COVID really brought it out because I don't even know how we lived before COVID. I don't know how we are still alive pre-COVID because
Yeah.
you nasty motherfuckers. This is why we don't do buffets anymore. You nasty ass bitches.
Yes.
You think they're Neanderthals. They're fucking animals because they when you talk about no home training, white people. They don't have home training because they've been allowed to run fucking wild. Like the animals that they fucking that they project us to be. They're the true animals because they literally act like fucking Neanderthals, cavemen, cave bitches, cave dwellers that they don't know what the fuck to do in society. That's why they put their kids on fucking leashes because they animals they goddamn self. They don't know how to behave in public. They literally act like fucking animals. That's why they love dogs so fucking much because that's how the fuck you act. Like a goddamn stray dog. You have no respect, no home training. You want to shit right there. You want to do every fucking thing. Y'all are literally the most ignorant ass motherfuckers on the face of this fucking earth. And y'all think y'all superior? You have to tell you have to create the lie that you fucking superior. You bitches don't even wash your ass. You bitches watch your pussy every 30 fucking business days. And you think you superior? Fuck all the way off. You bitches are like hot dogs and roll wet pennies when it fucking rain outside. And you want to talk about being superior? You bitches get wet and smell like wet fucking funk. You know how niggas be like, you can smell it in the air when it's about to rain?
Yeah.
We smelling you motherfuckers. We sniffing y'all the fuck out. You nasty ass bitch. You gonna sit there and lick that spoon? Okay, bitch. Let me have seen that shit. I would have made sure that bitch would have ate that whole fucking pan. And you ain't leaving here until you do, ho. Cause fuck with somebody food. I would have made her eat every last bit of that shit.
Nasty.
And to you fat ass motherfucking MAGA motherfuckers that be over here, y'all always tripping and stumbling and fumbling and shit. Why don't you go do some goddamn calisthenics before you come walk your ass out here? Cause there was one video, one motherfucker running around. Y'all always stumbling over shit. You old y'all just y'all you're physically unable motherfuckers. Y'all right here, y'all quick to call me fat bitch. I ain't got vertigo. You bitches, you're stumbling over shit. Every time we turn around, you fat bitches are falling some fucking where. You can't even stand up for yourself, let alone stand up for whatever fucking rights you falling for, because your bitches keep falling the fuck down. Start knocking y'all. They need to start getting consequences. That's it. White people are not facing consequences. Y'all need to start getting y'all ass whooped. When you do stupid shit, you need to start getting your fucking ass whooped. Y'all need to start having consequences. And it's coming. Cause y'all keep fucking with people on the wrong. Let me tell you something. People out here is one paycheck away from losing it all.
Yes.
You white motherfuckers gonna walk into the wrong Starbucks one day. You're gonna walk into the wrong office one day. And you're gonna catch that worker that's done had it up to motherfucking here. And you gonna catch all types of hell because y'all stay fucking with people. You can easily mind your fucking business. Same thing with the comments. Nobody cares. Well, bitch, guess what? You care, you triggered asshole.
You care
Because why else would you watch the fucking video and then comment on the fucking video if you don't like it? The minute you comment on some shit that is not yours and you say nobody cares, well, bitch, you cared because not only did you watch this motherfucker, but you commented on it. So clearly you fucking care. Clearly you care because you in my motherfucking DMs. Clearly you care because you all up in these motherfucking comments showing how hurt you are and how triggered you are.
Facts.
If you don't like it, I don't comment on shit I don't like. I block. I hit not interested. I keep fucking scrolling. You white motherfuckers don't know how to mind your. You can't even mind your business when it's some shit you don't even fucking like. Everything y'all do is hate. You hate watch shit. You go seek out black content to hate watch it. You motherfuckers hate everything to the point where you hate watch shows, you hate watch the news, you hate watch people. You Karen ass bitches walk up to people in a fucking car talking about some, ho, are you supposed to be here? And then when you bitches end up in a motherfucking trunk, you want somebody to feel sorry for you. No, ho. I hope you get chopped the fuck up. I hope they find your body scattered all over the motherfucking place because you should have walked the fuck away and minded your own goddamn business.
Yeah.
That's why you hoes always dying in the fucking movies because you're going to the goddamn danger because you don't know how to leave shit alone. You'll die not minding your, imagine dying because you can't mind your fucking business. Y'all will literally go to the danger. You will literally go up to a fucking serial killer. If Jason was real, you bitches would go up to the, I'm sorry, you don't look like you belong here. You deserve to get your fucking cutthroat after that dumbass shit. You deserve it. You deserve to be on fucking Dateline. You deserve every fucking thing you get. You deserve to be chopped up in little itty bitty ass motherfucking pieces because you hoes go to the fucking danger. You don't leave people the fuck alone. I wish I would be sitting in a goddamn car and a white bitch come up to me and telling me I don't belong here. Oh, bitch, you gonna wish you would have managed your motherfucking business. But y'all scared. You so scared. Oh my God. You'll lock your door when you see a black person coming, but you HOA hoes or walk the fuck up on somebody like it ain't shit. And then, oh my God, I got kidnapped. I got assaulted. Good. That's what the fuck you was. That's good because you should have minded your motherfucking business.
It's free.
And you white men too. Y'all just as bad. You don't mind your fucking business. That's one thing is, but white people, that's going to be your fucking demise right there. Not minding your fucking business. When the business you're supposed to be paying attention to, you ain't doing shit. This country is your fucking business. But no, you can't do that. You can't go. It's time for fuck what black people doing. Go work on that white on white fucking crime. That's what I want to see. I want to see some white on white fucking crime. I want to see you liberal motherfuckers get all up in MAGA face. That's what I want to see. I want to see white on white crime. Fuck talking about black on black crime. Nah, we want to see white on white crime. I ain't seeing enough of that shit. I'm not seeing enough white people whoop other white people ass. That's the allyship I want. I don't need you to be standing up here saying Black Lives Matter. I need you to be up here saying I'm whipping white bitches today. I want to see white women. I want to see white women beating the fuck out of other white women. I want to see you white men beating the fuck up out of these MAGA ass men. Put your money where your fucking mouth is. I want you to start Rocky Balboa these motherfuckers. That's allyship. I don't need you to be like, I stand with black people. Fuck all that. Knock a white bitch out. You want to show me you support Black Lives Matter? Knock a white bitch out. That's what I want you to do. Don't tell me, oh, I voted for Kamala Harris. No. Fuck voting for Kamala Harris. Go knock a white bitch out. If you ain't prepared to knock a white bitch out, I don't want to hear shit. That's the only allyship I will accept is whooping another white bitch ass. If you ain't prepared to whoop a white bitch ass, then you ain't no fucking ally of mine.
Put your life on the line for it.
Put your life on the fucking line. Put your money where your motherfucking mouth is. Start not slapping a bitch today. I want you to slap the non-existent lips off a bitch. Slap the bitch so hard she gets swollen and she might end up with some lips temporarily. That's how hard I want you to hit another white bitch. Slap a pair of lips on the bitch. That's what I want you to do.
Amen.
So if y'all not prepared to give niggas white on white crime, we don't want no parts of that shit. And I don't want your allyship. Fuck a no king's march. Go knock a white bitch out.
And what I want to do is I was going to show other videos, but I'm going to pivot from that for a little bit and then go back to the videos because you were talking about allyship and what's important.